everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am bringing you my June favorite. I try and limit it to 10 things, and then I also have one thing that I want to talk about that's kind of a fail. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that I wanted to talk about as far as my favorites for June is I recently had to try a different makeup sponge because I went to San Francisco and I forgot to pack my beauty blender. So I went to the drugstore across the street from where we were staying and I bought the Real Techniques makeup sponge, and I apologize for its nastiness. I do need to clean it, and I will be doing that tomorrow probably. But anyway, and I wanted to include this in my favorites. I've only been using it really for about a couple of weeks, but I have to say that I am really impressed with this, and I'm putting it in my favorites because I use it every single day. The reason that I like it so much is because it has a flat side to it, as you can tell here. The Beauty Blender is great and everything, but I really like this one because it covers more surface area. So like when you're putting on your foundation, you know, I mean, it just seems to, because it just covers more surface area. And so even though it is a little bit harder, I think, than the Beauty Blender, and it does absorb a little bit more liquid, I don't mind that so much because it still does what it's supposed to accomplish, right? And I like the fact that it's got the flat side. So this is a definite beauty favorite for the month of June. I'm still absolutely obsessed with my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, especially the warm section. If you can't tell, I mean, I've really been going to town on that. Not to say that I don't use the other two sides of the palette. I do, but really I gravitate to the warm section, and I especially love this color here, Lucius. It is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. It is like one of the best crease colors that I have come across, and it's just a beautiful kind of like burnt orange brown kind of color. I know that Makeup Geek has Cocoa Bear, which is very similar, and I also bought the Anastasia. I bought some Anastasia shadows when I was in San Francisco, and Sienna also has that same tone. I still love the Kat Von D version best because to me it is easiest to blend. Now, in all fairness, I have not worked with the Anastasia one very much. I've only used it once, and very lightly. I didn't use it hardly at all. So I still need to continue using that one to see how it compares to the one in the Kat Von D palette. But for the month of June, I have been reaching for this palette every day, especially in that warm section. So still a favorite. Sorry for the repeat. I know that last month this was a favorite, but hey, if it is awesome and I still continue to use it, I'm going to continue to include it in my favorites because it is that damn good. The next thing that I've really been, color that I've been using a lot lately, and it's only because I've been doing really quick makeup like I've got on today, which I have a get ready with me that I will link below if it goes up before this video goes up. But anyway, it is my ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Tea Party. It is just the most beautiful peachy kind of pink color. Sorry about the lighting. I mean, I'm using natural today, so but it's just a beautiful light, like pale peachy pink kind of color, and it's got beautiful glitters. I'm wearing it today because I've just been wearing it a lot these past few weeks, probably for the last couple weeks of the month. I've really been reaching for this one quite a bit, so absolutely love this eyeshadow. I love all the ColourPop eyeshadows, honestly. I've got a lot. The next thing that I have been really obsessing about is, again, another ColourPop product, and it is their Super Shock Cheek. And the one that I've been reaching for a lot this month is Prenup. It is a very natural kind of pink color, really goes with a lot of different eye looks, I think. I've really been loving this particular blush quite a bit. I don't use my fingers to apply. I use as the e.l.f. small stippling brush, just because I don't like applying cream blushers to my cheeks with my fingers. I just don't like it. I don't like the way it looks. It doesn't spread right. Anyway, maybe I just don't know how. I don't know. I much prefer using a brush, but this particular color is so beautiful. It is a satin finish, I think. Yes, it is one of their satin finishes, and yeah, definitely a gorgeous color. It reminds me a lot of Benefit's Rocketeur as far as like the tone of pink that it has and the way it shows up on my face. I am wearing it today. It's very, very natural blush. Super, super light because I'm a little bit darker skinned, right? So it is a little bit lighter. It doesn't show up quite as much on me as it would like on a fair skinned person, but still absolutely love this color. I have been absolutely obsessed with my Becca Opal highlighter. I mean, this stuff just brings me so much happiness, you just don't even know. It is beautiful. Again, I am wearing it today. I mean, I just love the way it catches the light. I also have the other one that's rose gold, but I really pulled this one out the most. Whenever I put it on, it just, oh, it makes me so happy. It really does. It really does. I love this highlighter. So yeah, this is the one that I have been really obsessed with all month long. I reach for it on many days. I absolutely love my Too Faced Primed and Poreless primer. I really like the way this makes my skin feel. I like the way that foundation sits on top of it, especially my mineral foundations, my Bare Essentials, my Bare Minerals Ready foundation sits so beautifully on this particular primer, but really any of the foundations, but I really notice it with the mineral powder foundation, which again, I'm using a lot of these products today. Great primer. It reminds me a lot of the Benefit primers, the Professional, but it's just a lot smoother. It's a lot more hydrating, I think, than the Professional. It's just Too Faced. Really, I think this is an amazing primer. So anyway, yeah, absolutely love this primer. It is bomb.com. I've also been obsessed lately with my MAC Fix Plus. In the summer months, you know, so hot and everything, this feels so good on the skin when I put it on. I absolutely love the primer water after I've done my makeup. You know, it takes away the powderiness, it makes you dewy, it feels good. You know, it's so refreshing when you spray it on. So yeah, I really like this stuff lately. This past month I've been reaching for this quite a bit. Also, because of the hotter months, I feel a need to set my makeup, so I've been using the L'Oreal Infallible Makeup Setting Spray, which is expensive for drugstore stuff, but taken into consideration that a lot of setting sprays that you buy, like the Urban Decay setting spray, is twice the price of this one. So to me, it's worth it to spend the money at the drugstore for this particular product. As a matter of fact, I forgot to set my makeup today, so yeah. It is really good stuff. I think it does a great job at setting makeup. So I'm really pleased with this, and I will definitely repurchase. I'm almost done with it, and there's not a whole lot left in there. But yeah, this is definitely a product that I love, that I use mostly every day. Yeah, it does its job really well. So very happy with that. The next item that I have is the Soap and Glory Peaches and Peaches and Clean Deep Cleansing Milk. This stuff is really good, and I'm really sorry that Sephora is not going to be carrying Soap and Glory anymore. I know that you can find it online on the Soap and Glory site, and I think it's going to be available in a couple of other places. But this stuff is really good. It really takes off your makeup at the end of the day. I really enjoy using it. I've had it probably for about a month, yeah, and I'm absolutely loving it. The smell is a little bit different. It's like peach and mint, which is kind of, at first it was, for me anyway, a little bit off-putting, but I got over it because the product actually works really well at removing makeup. I use this on most nights. On other nights I'll use my Clarisonic with the actual Clarisonic cleanser on it, just to kind of smooth my skin out. But this stuff is really good, so I highly recommend it. go out and find it and buy it. And look at the size of it. I mean, it's gonna last. It'll last me for quite a while, and so it is definitely worth the money. I don't remember how much I paid for this. It's been over a month since I've had it, so yeah. Anyway, this is a really great price, and I will link it below if I can find it on the Soap and Glory website or any other website. So definitely go out and get this. The last thing that I have for you today as far as a favorite is going to be hair care. This is the Matrix, the Biolage Matrix Exquisite Oil Micro Oil Shampoo. I really like this stuff because it's got, I don't know, the consistency is different than a normal shampoo. I almost want to say it feels heavier than a normal shampoo, but having gotten the balayage that I got in my hair, the blonde parts, the ends are completely fried from that particular processing. And so I feel the need to moisturize my hair at every step in my hair care routine. And so this has actually been very helpful in that. Because it's got oil in it, and it really does help moisturize my hair. I notice a difference definitely when I don't use this, because sometimes I have to use a purple shampoo to help tone the blonde, and so when I don't use this, I do notice a difference in the texture of my hair. You know, it's a lot drier on the ends, so this is definitely something that I enjoy using, and I'm really glad that I came across. I had a sample that was sent to me, you know, when I ordered some stuff off Ulta, and I decided to start trying it because I ran out of shampoo, and it was actually really good. So really like this stuff and recommend it, especially if you've got, you know, if you've been processing your hair and you've got some damage. The one thing that I have that I'm not happy with, that I bought again because I've been processing my hair so much, and I just don't think that it's worth the money that they charge for it, is the Living Proof Restore Mask Treatment. It's a hair mask, and it's just, I don't know, I'm not impressed with it. I get better results on the softness of my hair by using like the hair coloring conditioners that come, you know, in the hair coloring kits, you know, the kind that you buy in the box. I had a bunch that were left over, and then I saw, I think it was Samantha Schumann, I think that's her last name, on YouTube, who recommended using those tubes of conditioner on processed hair, and actually those work really well. They do keep my hair very soft and very nice, but I do use this once a week. I still don't think it does a great job. I think that the conditioners that come with the hair dye actually do a little bit better, and this was like $50 for this tub. Maybe $45 at Ulta, and I'm just not impressed at all. And my hair is not as soft as I think it should be, given that this is a hair mask. I will still continue to use it though, because I bought it, and you know, I don't like, you know, throwing things away unless they're like absolutely pieces of crap. But this isn't, I wouldn't say it's a piece of crap, but it's just not what I thought it was supposed to be, and it's not what I think it should be considering the price. So just my opinion. Yeah, not overly crazy about it. Anyway, so those are my favorites for the month of June, and so yeah, let me know what some of your favorites have been, because I am always very interested in hearing from you guys, you know, letting me know what you guys like and what you guys think is great, so that I can run out and go and try it and see if it works for me. Especially, I'm in the market for a deep conditioner for hair, so if you know of anything that's really good that you can recommend, let me know, and I will go out and I'll give it a shot. So anyway, thank you so much everybody for watching. I really appreciate you being here, and yeah, I hope you have a great day. Bye.